¿Qué tal, amigos de Claro Música? Pues en esta ocasión vamos a platicar con Papa Roach. Jacob.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Right on.
Please talk about this new song.
Oh, Even If It Kills Me?
Yes.
Oh, man, I'm so excited about this song. When we went back into the studio after touring on Ego Trip, this was the first piece of music that the band had written. And Tobin sent me the song. And right off rip, from the moment I played it, I was like, oh. Because, you know, sometimes when you hear a demo, it's like, okay, cool, let me get into it. This one was like right when I started playing it, I was like, oh, this is special. There's something in here. And then when the band comes in and just drops on the heavy riff, I was just like, turn it all the way up in the truck, just rocking out. And so I knew the music was very special, so I wanted to do something that matched that energy. And, you know, find myself a couple weeks later, I'm in the studio cutting a vocal on this thing. And it took a couple evolutions to land exactly where we are in the finished product. And I really enjoy that creative process of taking something that's inspiring and then trying to match it with my energy and my lyric and really like take the song to another level. And yeah, it's when we finished this one, I was like, all right, I'm excited to see what we do for a music video for this thing, because I think like it just there's something special in the sound of this one that would be cool to visually, what could this be?
Okay. Who composed this song?
Myself, Jerry, Tobin, Anthony, and Drew, the producer. And so 5 dudes in a room just making rowdy noise, man. It was a good time.
This song is for an album.
Yes, and so this is the first piece of music that we're releasing to eventually be on our next album. Album will be out in 2026.
2026, okay.
Yep, and so I just was in the studio before I came down here and recorded 2 more songs. We're going to be releasing music throughout the year. And the stuff that we have coming that's in the, you know, that we haven't released yet is just, it's so good. I'm so happy.
How many songs are going to be in the album?
Probably 10 or 11. Usually that's around where we sit, is around 10 or 11 songs in an album. I like an album to feel like you get in the car and it's like you play that thing and it's like by the time you get where you're going, it's like, and we're done. Okay. You know, I don't like to make records that are so long, and I like an album that feels like it's just quick and to the point. You know what I mean? We're not that type of band that's like makes these 20-song albums or double LPs and shit like that. I'm like, eh.
And the tour.
Oh yeah, man. So we're gonna be ripping out there on tour. We're doing a U.S. tour right after I leave. We go down to Guadalajara, go rip down there, and then we'll go back up to the States and start a tour. We're taking out Rise Against and Under Oath in America. Then I'm going back in the studio this summer to finish up the album, and then go back on tour, finish up a tour in America, and then next year we'll be coming Europe, Latin America, Australia, maybe Japan, but Southeast Asia. I'm hoping for Southeast Asia, but yeah, it's gonna be it's a world tour, man. I mean, I'm always on world tour, dude. I never stop.
The concert in Guadalajara is going to be for a cause of mental health.
Yes, and so that has been part of our story since the beginning of our career. You know, from our song Last Resort, that song was essentially like a cry for help. And then as we toured around the world and met so many people that song spoke to, like on a deep level, that's when I truly understood like how music can really impact us in a heavy way. Yes. You know, in an important, deep and meaningful way. And so through the years I've continued to kind of like tear away parts of myself and just reveal my struggles and my darkness, but also my hope in this music. And so when we went in to make Ego Trip, Leave a Light On was one of those songs that we wanted to write as if it were like a response to the cry for help, saying, hey, I'm here for you. Yes. No matter what you're going through, I got your back. And I've had people do that and say that to me in my own life, like, hey, I got you. Pick me up when I was down. And I think that that's an important story, you know, and I've been able to help people in their lives, help pick them up when they were down, you know, face to face, but then also like through this music in a way. And so I just want to continue to make authentic, meaningful music that I guess inspires. It inspires to inspire me first, you know, just to be inspired. But then I understand how music can move and shape and shift people's lives, and I want to use this music for good. And so yeah, it's a charity show. It's all for donation, and it's all in the name of mental health and the conversation. And I think it's very important because the fans have given us so much. We got to give back.
Mexico, what it means to Papa Roach?
Oh, what does it mean to me?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. It's like, we've been coming here for so many years, and it's always one of those bright spots for me. I enjoy the people. I enjoy the food. I enjoy the rhythm and the music. I enjoy the culture. You know what I'm saying? I like that. When we get on stage and there's like this, we call it the Latin fire. You know what I'm saying? There's a fire in the people. There's like this passion, this other level. And also from being from California, it's like I grew up around Latin culture. It's like, I was like the white boy with all the Mexicans. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not Mexican food. It's just food. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
That's just kind of how I grew up. And so I love that energy and passion that comes from the Mexican people. I enjoy your people. I enjoy your culture. And I love the rhythm is just, and I've been listening to a lot. You know that artist Xavi? Have you heard of him? He's like a young artist.
Yes.
Yeah, I dig him. And Peso Pluma, I can't stop listening to him. I'm
really
obsessed. I'm like, God, stop. Yeah, I know. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I like it, man. I like that he's kind of keeping that old school banda shit alive. Mm-hmm. You know, I can't really understand everything he's saying. I know it's a little more gangster, you know, but fuck, I saw him live. And I was impressed, man. I thought it was great.
You saw it live?
Yeah, he came to Sacramento.
Okay.
Yeah, where I live. And I pulled up to the show, and I was like, fuck yeah. I like the way he dressed and shit. Like, it's cool, man.
You have a lot of tattoos.
Yes.
You have someone related with Mexican culture?
Let's see. Oh, I got my guy right here. This is Pancho Villa.
Oh, okay.
He's a bee. But he's a little fighting bee. My son goes to a school called St. Ambrose University, and it's a fighting bee. And I was like, "Well, dude, who's a fighter, dude? Pancho Villa."
Pancho Villa.
So I call him Pancho Villa.
Oh, perfect.
You know, come on, bam. Oh, I got the Virgin de Guadalupe.
Ah, really?
But it's a musical note right there. Yeah. So
you love Mexico,
of course, man. Down, dude.
I
love y'all people, man. That's why I keep coming back. Come on.
Perfect. Thank you for your music, and we'll listen all your songs in Claro Música.
Claro Música, baby. Shout out to Claro Música. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys 2026. Check out our new one, Even If It Kills Me. Old school ones like Last Resort, the classics, all that good stuff, man. Viva la cucaracha, y'all.
Thank you, Jacob.
Right on. Thank you.